Okay, Chard BE 90. It was a really windy day, as you'll see. I drift off to the left here as I'm meant to keep straight down the centre line. So I'm just going to read some of the points that the judge has done. That was a 6.5 down the centre line, drifting left. Good balance on the turn. And then for the first part of this half a 20 metre circle, we got a 7, no comment. But the second part, he's obviously dropping his pole, which he tends to do anyway. He's always overbent, so avoiding the contact, if you like. So it's quite hard to ride to. In the canter, he does buck and go disunited, and we get a 5 for this. He's very naughty. Weight on the forehand. Then he's still dropping his pole, so we got most of this test is 6.5, the odd 7, and obviously a 5. I won't mention that. And he's losing straightness in the canter, and you'll see in a moment the quarters always go in on the right lead. So we've been really working hard over the winter for that. But as he goes into his medium walk in a moment, he gets a 7, so really good. But he needs a consistency in the stretch, which you'll see he'll put his head up the other side of the centre line. Right, so down the centre line now, he loses straightness, but he does give me quite a good halt, although he steps back into the halt, so naughty boy. Final comment was attractive horse, but just not staying consistently through to the contact at the pole, the highest point. I can't read the rest. Dropped onto the shoulders to balance, so yeah, lots to work on, but we're getting there. He scored 35.8. Okay, so onto the show jumping. He warmed up really well, still really windy. Some fences were coming down. A lot of horses were spooking at that corner there at fence 1, but he was fine. Flew the first and the second. I did feel that we were going to go flat because he just gets so onward bound. Sometimes obviously disunited. He starts taking strides out, as you can see, which we've been working on again this winter. Here I don't let him go and don't give him his head because I'm worried that he's not going to get the stride in. And again at the champagne bottles to stride out. I need to basically always think sit up. Here he does it in 3 when it's a 4-strided distance there, so yeah. Anyway, we almost go clear apart from this last fence. I think I could have cried because I thought that was going to be our first one. So the best part, going into the start box and coming out quite well like that is just brilliant. So this is course footage. I did have Charlotte and Georgia there as well, so they were around the course, but he flew the first, didn't hesitate whatsoever. He just felt really like game on really. So I did buy my extra reel, so we'll see that in a moment after we've seen some footage from Hull. So 1, 2 and 3 done, and this is our way home by the water. So obviously everyone knows that Murphy's not great with water, even though we do water training all the time down on the Gannel. he literally just sort of looks at it but gets on. And maybe I should have my shoulders back a little bit more, yeah, but I knew he was going to go, so that was good. Such a good boy. But yeah, really good day. So pleased I went and made the effort to go to Chard. And here's Equeril. Absolutely worth every penny seeing all these fences like this, and yeah, so glad I bought it. So that was 1 and 2. He just doesn't look at anything. The ground, I think the ground he really likes, so it's been quite wet and a bit sticky. He seems to like that sort of ground, so that's good. First combination, and he gets a bit close to the second part, I think. Yeah, just fits in. That hill was very steep and very muddy. So in the next bit, he's looking at all the bags, and I remember just talking to him the entire time, just going, go on, go on, go on. And he was like, yeah, okay, Mum, I can see where I'm going. And this fence was amazing. It jumped so nice. Lovely, just absolutely epic. So coming up this hill, it was quite a steep hill, and I thought, right, let's just get him onward bound. But then I noticed I was just too far ahead of time. So I knew I was going to get penalties because there's no way I could slow it down. And I was sort of just wooing up, if you like. You'll see as I come around this bit, I've just got slower. He's not tired. He is literally just being slowed down by me because I'm thinking, oh my god, we're just going to get too many penalties here. So yeah, that's why it's just ruined the rhythm. So that's why we've this year gone up to 100, because I think that time would be better for him. Such a good boy, and I was so lucky that the water was at the end so I could trot through it. Just absolutely brilliant. What a good boy. So yeah, that was our Chard 90, so hopefully this year we'll get there for the 100. And thank you, Equeril. So just a few little snaps. Thanks guys for watching.